Okay, with Coach, we have Michael Hutching on the far side and Sam Darnold here on this side. We'll have Coach make some opening comments.
All right, guys. Very proud of this football team. I know there's an old analogy that says tough times don't last, but tough men do. And I can't tell you, when adversity hits, it reveals your character. And the character of this team is something I'm extremely proud of. As a coach, you have to ask yourself, are you improving with each and every game? And I can honestly say, going from Alabama to Stanford, Stanford to Utah, Utah to Arizona State, that this team is improving. Offensively, I thought the balance of a 100-yard rusher and a 300-yard passer playing a very clean, non-turnover game was just what the doctor ordered. I continue to see the offense progress. It was not perfect. I will always be harder on them. We can do better on third down efficiency. But overall on the day, I thought the distribution to the receivers by Sam and very hard running by Justin Davis yet again was the key to the success on offense. Defensively, Clancy really challenged our guys to get to the quarterback, and that was with a four-man rush as well as pressure. I'm very proud of Clancy for the schemes that he instituted this week that I thought really put pressure on the quarterback and did a tremendous job and held a team that I truly was nervous going into the game with them offensively, because this is a very high-powered offense, and defensively I think they were just lights out. Without further ado, I'll take any questions that you got.
Do you feel that the team has gotten an identity with a win like this? Not only a win, but an impressive win.
Yeah, I keep on saying that as a head coach, you got to see improvement each and every game. That's what you want. We were so close last week at Utah, and I was heartbroken for the kids because they had put so much into it, and they were truly had performed better than the game prior. And tonight we put it all together. I mean, we talked about doing the simple things better, doing the little things better, and I thought it was a very clean, assignment sound football game on both sides of the ball. I think that's what made the difference to this experience.
Sam, after last week's game, again, Coach just talked about a heartbreaking loss. What did you do different preparing yourself this week for Arizona State?
This week, I had one under my belt, so it was I kind of understood, the comfortability and how I can approach practice in a way that won't hurt me during the game and it will help me during the game. But I think the experience definitely helped as the week went on during practice. But I for the most part, I prepared and watched film the same way as I did that Utah week. That Utah loss sucked, and if we don't turn the ball over, I think it's a different game. But yeah, without turning the ball over this game and how we executed, I thought we did a really good job.
Yeah, Clay, how much relief do you feel in the room there? How much is there a sense of relief?
Yeah, no, because as a team, you want the kids to see results. They put so much work into. I really thought over the last 4 weeks that September is one I don't want to remember, to be honest with you. But they put so much work in to improve as a football team that you want them to see results. And this was an important game for us, to be able to come back home after a tough loss to Utah. And as a coach and staff, I really commend our staff to holding our kids together, keep them believing, keep on getting them better, and it paid off today. But, yes, there is a lot of relief.
Well, with the way Sam is playing, does this become a pass-first team that sets up the run with the pass?
I really think, Dan, it's a balanced offense. I think one takes care of the other, and that's what you want, to have Justin Davis running the ball like he's done back-to-back weeks and really having a really good season. It helps us open up Juju Smith for the second week in a row, and a number of receivers. Deontay Burnett had a great game, as well as some other guys. But, yeah, it will always be balanced here. At some point in time, I love him to death. He's going to have a tough day. All quarterbacks do, and you better bring your running game with you.
Sam, does this feel like it's easy for you?
No, not at all. Football's a tough game, especially at this level. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's easy.
Clay, what's going through your mind on the fourth down call at the very beginning of the game?
I went into this game saying let's be ultra aggressive, and we had really nothing to lose, and I wanted those kids to feel that. I was confident in our ability to run the ball. I felt really confident coming into this game. and took a chance. And thank goodness the defense backed me. They got the turnover right after, but everything in this game, we wanted to be aggressive from pushing the ball downfield in the passing game to every phase. We had a couple things set up in the special teams, just didn't have a chance to call it, but we wanted to be ultra aggressive in this game.
Is that just a game thing because Arizona State puts up a lot of points, or is that kind of a philosophy?
I like going for it on fourth down. I really do. I like throwing the ball deep. I like being aggressive. It's my nature. I'm thankful that, with T and Tyson, they feel the same way. And then you've got players that can back you and get the job done. And at the end of the day, it's about the players executing, and they executed today.
If you take out the turnovers against Utah, did that game feel materially different on offense than this game?
It was. I thought both games the ball moved and we put points on the board. I thought there would be more points at Utah game if you don't turn it over on the 13 and the 28-yard line. But we let that one go. And when you play in the Pac-12 and you do that, you're going to lose ball games. Today we did not do that. We played very clean. We did the simple things better, and a good team played a good team and won the game.
Michael, on the defensive side of the ball, what were you most happy with?
I think executing the game plan overall. I think that was a big emphasis coming into this game, was the game plan that Coach Clancy had drew up for us. And over the week, I feel like that was what we put the emphasis on, and that showed up on the field for us today. It was a pretty clean game overall for defense. We still have to limit the big plays. I know that's been an emphasis for us, is the explosive plays, being more assignment sound. But overall, as far as assignments, was a lot better. Still need to limit the explosive plays, though.
How important was this game just for morale of the team?
I think it was truly important as far as both sides of the ball playing together. I know last week the offense brought it together. Defense, we let them drive 90 yards on us at the end of the game. And I think it was great for both sides of the ball to really play together and get that rolling and see what it's like when both sides are pretty much clicking and just kind of feed off each other.
Sam, can you talk about the connection with you and Juju on the field tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of yards and a lot of catches, obviously, and I think that's the amount of effort that he puts into practice and, the stuff you guys don't see all the time in the weight room, and in the film room. He does a great job in that aspect of his game, but I think also it's a testament to how well our other receivers are playing and how well they're doing their job, because when Juju's not open or he's double covered, we got other guys that can make great plays as well. And I think when you got guys like Deontay, like Darius, like Steven, the tight ends, Tyler Petit, Taylor McNamara, Daniel Imatorbebe, you got a lot of weapons on the field, and it's hard for a defense just to key on one guy. So.
What did you think of the one play where Juju, you threw it to him and then cut across the field? What was it like watching that?
Right. I just got to throw it out there and watch him do his thing, and it was really fun to watch. But at the same time, I saw the corner off, and I know I could get it out to him, and whenever I have a chance to get it out to him, I know he's going to do something special with it.
When Arizona State came into the game, putting up big offensive numbers, were you surprised how you guys were able to marginalize their offensive attack?
No, I think that was one of the focuses coming in. They have weapons all over the field, and the key guy was the quarterback. I know they have Balaj that had 8 touchdowns, and I think Art was just trying to contain all those weapons. You'll never truly shut down all those type of players, but to try to contain them, I think we did that tonight successfully, and I think that was our whole goal going into it.
Based on the fact that September was so challenging for your team, is it fair to say that this is or could be a turning point game for you guys in the season?
I hope so. We love being in the Coliseum. Coming into this game, 4 of the next 5 games are at home, and we've had some really, really good fortune here since taking over. So it's someplace that we love to play, and the fans were absolutely awesome tonight. But I'm hoping it is a turning point. I saw a change last week. I know it was a loss, and the nation doesn't see it, but as a coaching staff and players, we saw it. And then to build on that this week and come out here and perform like we know we can. Now the challenge is, like I told them, you made a mistake, you just showed the whole world who you are, and now you're accountable to do that every week.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.